played the game Zero Chastity, a sultry summer holiday. And there's what is as known as not safe for work, usually abbreviated NSFW. And that applies here for YouTube, so this is really not safe or appropriate for YouTube because I had to put this on the load screen instead of showing the loading and title screen because there's some inappropriate images that are displayed that are pertinent to the game. What this game is about is a young man wants to go to university. So his mother arranges for him to stay at the home of a different mother and 3 daughters. And let me start a few screens here. Mamoru has to go to university, so he arranges for staying the summer in the town of the university to get accommodated with a different family that has a mother and 3 daughters. This game is very simple. You just, for the most part, click through it to get to the branch point. And this is the Suma residence that he is going to stay at. These are the mother and the 3 daughters. There is the mother, Mitsuko. There is Kirumi, who is a bratty teen girl. There is Suko, who is the office worker. And there is Sayoko, who is a student tutor type of girl. So that's sort of the introduction to the women in the residence.
Mom, 会社に若い子って体育会系の男子。
The game starts out slow with Mamoru, who is the boy in the game, being teased and flirted with by each and every one of the girls. Well, this rapidly progresses to each and every one of the girls in turn throwing themselves at Mamoru, who offer their wares and their charms to him in turn quite readily and unabashedly. This progresses to a screen where you get to choose who you wish to spend the day and the night with. So there's hearts that show which girl.
やだ、バカなことば。本当だって、この前言ったでしょ。事情があって最近はサークルのことも遊んでないし、今は公平だけだってば。やだ、そんな変態みたいなこと言わせないでよ。
Each and every one of the girls has progressively more bizarre encounters with the Mamoru, which include phone erotic talk that progresses to an encounter with Mamoru. Another has the office worker rewarding Mamoru for bringing a lost document to the office by both of them getting into a stall in the women's restroom and having at it quite energetically and unapologetically when if you workers step into the washroom. They continue on quite raucously until it drives out the two that stepped into the washroom. Another encounter has one of the girls donning a tail and doggy ears and not much else, and they go outdoors to a park and have at it quite vigorously, which is accompanied by them howling and dog barking until it raises the entire neighborhood of pets into a howling frenzy. A different encounter has one of the girls going on a Ferris wheel that has transparent cars so you can see up directly below what's going on. Well, the girl removes all of her clothes, and he and Mamoru, the girl and Mamoru, go at it vigorously and energetically enough that it rocks the car of the Ferris wheel, while everyone nearby and below is pointing and staring and yelling and talking with each other while the two go on their coupling together. There's various scenes that are similar. One has the bratty teen going to a store and trying on swimsuits in the dressing room, and to christen the chosen swimsuit, they go at it, ending with them purchasing the christened suit. Later on, they go to the beach, and the mother wanders off down the beach and strips down and is surrounded by a throng of boys who watch on as she energetically and unapologetically couples with another boy right out there in the open, doing it quite readily. I'll play a little bit more, then I'll give you my final rating and opinion on this game.
ママルくんママルそうだママもそうだそれの女ねえそんな姉さんいいのあのそうよママル
Let me go back to the load screen. In the finale of the game, what happens is, because Mamoru is going to leave for university and live on campus, that the girls throw a final party for Mamoru, which is essentially a festival of all of the girls offering up their charms to a frenzy. And essentially that's the end of the game. I was able to get 100% CG and view 100% of the scenes, so that's a plus. All in all, I would say this is a maybe better than average H game. It's certainly quite over the top in the scenes and diversity that is displayed by each and every one of the girls and the mother. So that's a plus. So I would grade it a B plus. B plus for my reading of the game. So if you're into H game, this may be one that you may wish to look into. But I will leave that up to you. Totally up to you whether you wish to look into Zero Chastity, a sultry summer holiday. What I will do, I will look for further games, and if they're suitable and able to be shown on YouTube, I will play them and let you know what I think of them. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're able to catch my next video.